Rajendra, Vishwanath. Come to the table, listen to questions. Oh, and see. No problem.
Good morning, everyone. So welcome you all to the 75th celebration of our Independence Day. This year we are celebrating with the theme of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. This year we will be celebrating like an Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, and we are all collected over here to celebrate the same. So I would welcome our director, sir, and all the faculty and the guests who have staff members and who have come over here to join us for the celebration. I would request our director, sir, to please proceed for the flag hoisting. Sir, please.
You sit there.
Now I would request our director, sir, to deliver the Independence Day address. Sir, please.
Good morning to all of you, dear faculty members, staff members. Please be seated. And other staff and other family members, good morning to you all. And I wish you all a great 75th Independence Day on this occasion. And despite COVID and its challenges, we are progressing well. And I'm sure that your participation has really contributed well to progress the academic and other research activities. I would like to focus that our country is really progressing well. And we are marching towards the Freedom 100 from Freedom 75. And in that what we saw in the last 25 years, probably in the early 90s to now, is we has put us in a very, very strong position. And the next 25 years is going to put us, as I mean, the country in one of the top positions in all respects. And we are poised to become the third largest economy of the world, next only to US and China. Who knows that we will be able to become the topmost country in the economic front. And what it means to us is that we will have a society which is progressive, which has all the facilities, all the amenities, and good living conditions. And that is what is offered by the developed countries, and India will become one such developed country. Higher education system is going to be completely transformed, and NEP 2020, as you all seen, that has made a tremendous impact in achieving such a large goal. And our higher education system is going to be one of the best in the world after 2000 years of the glorious past. Our infrastructure, health systems will largely improve. And all of you know that the COVID shield and the Covaxin, the both vaccines from India, has really impacted the world. And that is one example where how our health systems can improve the world. And infrastructure, needless to explain, that we will have a bigger transformation. The technological leadership is proven at this point in time, be it emerging technologies like AI, machine learning, or data science, or any other industry 4.0, India is in the front. And in the time to come, our country will have the social structure, the values, coupled with the modernity of developed world. And the society that is going to come, the generation that is going to come, is going to be really in a very advantageous position. There are very few countries in the world that has maintained their social values and developed. If you know, for example, Japan has grown like anything today, and they are able to still hold the social fabric and values. And freedom comes with a responsibility. And it needless to talk about that our responsibility is very important. And what we do, what we speak, what we communicate, how do we manifest ourselves in the situations are going to be the important ingredient of this transformation. The India right now is the right path. In the next 5 to 10 years is very important, because what we do in the next 5 to 10 years is going to decide what is India in 100 years of independence. Despite challenges, the government is putting the best possible efforts to achieve that growth. And we need to strengthen the hands of the government, particularly our Prime Minister, Sri Narendra Modi, for achieving this kind of success in the next 5-10 years. And we, as individuals, groups, institutions, states, and we need to contribute the way possible. Our efforts in the next 10 years will help the generations after that to benefit. So it's our responsibility to put in our best efforts, spread positivity, and be the agents of change. Be responsible citizens and promote brotherhood. That is the order of the day. Countries with secular focus need to really, have this in mind. The changes that we are talking about in the 5 to 10 years is not impossible, but it is very difficult. And it is like making the elephant dance. And all of us together as a nation, we can make that elephant to dance. Let me focus on the institution. Now, since the last Independence Day, the first change that has happened is that we have the new Board of Governors, and all of you know. And for the first time, the board is formed, and along with our industry partners, we have Mr. Balasubramaniam, the chairman of the board, very enthusiastic, very positive, willing to help in each the possible ways that he can. And he is very people friendly, and he wants to help us. And I have seen in the last few months that he takes all the efforts to do that. And we have all the time the support of our industry partners led by Mr. Sriniraju and Mr. Ravi Reddy, and whose support is always there for us. And we've also have the opportunity of having really established people in our board, which is guiding us the last 1 year. One of the significant achievements in the current year is the campus placements. And many of you faculty will know what is that we have achieved. We have crossed 93% of placement, and with very high average salary and very high highest salary. And this is possible because of people like Dr. Balaji. I want to tell you at this stage that I visited him last night, and he's fast recovering. I spoke to his brother-in-law today morning, and he's recovering, and he's been shifted to ward. So all of us pray that he recovers soon and comes back. And we have inducted additional faculty members to strengthen our teaching learning processes. Very importantly, we have introduced the OB curriculum led by Dr. Rajendra and his team. And we have introduced new specializations. This time we have introduced data science, next generation wireless communication as two new specializations. We have introduced for the first time, I'm not sure in any beta curriculum, we have this track on full stack development. And as you know, I recently forwarded an email to you that the jobs in full stack development is likely to grow by 24%, which means that our graduates have plenty of opportunities to chase. And we have also introduced a variety of courses in the other discipline, what we call as SHM discipline. We have introduced personal finance and macroeconomics. We have introduced climate change and implications, and we have introduced energy and environment, and so on. Our focus for the next 2 years will also be on campus development. Right now, all of you know that 2 hostels and a dining hall is coming up. We will have 1 more hostel block, sports facilities, faculty housing, and so on. And student development is one of the very important activity other than the academics. As you all of know, more than 50% of the learning happens outside the classroom. And we have formed the Student Development Council, and we have also allocated necessary budgets for the student development activities. Focus on growth areas, teaching, learning, and research innovation, social focus will continue to be in our agenda in the next couple of years. As you all aware that the Board of Governors have approved on a strategic advisory group to guide the institution for forming a 15-year vision and a 5-year strategic plan. Our goal in the next 3 years will be to find ourselves in a good NIRF ranking, be it the top 50 or top 100. In the next 6 years, our focus will be on getting an international ranking. And at this juncture, I thank all of you. I recognize the contributions of all of you towards achieving some of these objectives. And we have also launched a technology business incubator in which we have hosted about 9 startups recently. And we will continue to focus getting additional funds in this area. My appeal to students first is to put in your best efforts in studies and overall development, and that will help you to achieve meaningful results at the end of the day. And alumni obviously are the greatest strength of the institution. The alumni in the last few years have achieved very good jobs in new technology areas, and they are our ambassadors. And I wish that they continue to work hard in those jobs and then help us building the brand of IIIT Sricity. Faculty, the pillar of the institution, thank you for your contributions and help each other now towards creating a positive and progressive environment. Staff, your expectations and aspirations will be fulfilled within a shorter time within the rules and regulations stipulated by the Board of Governors. I wish that all of you are benefited out of such initiatives. Let us get united. I have institutional focus in the first instance and the national focus in a larger extent, and achieve better results. Be positive, open, and progressive in all your activities. I once again wish you on this day of 75th Independence Day And I wish you have a great day today. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words. And as sir has mentioned, we are celebrating 75th Independence Day, and we got out of the British rule, but now we have to be positive and be strengthen our in our personal development to build a greater nation. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Now, I would request everyone to proceed for the sweets. Thank you. Oh, sorry. I would request everybody to please stand up on for the national song. Thank you. You may please take your seats.
Please, no, that's it. Close it.